Thanks for tuning into this video where I will speak to you about win-win scenarios and how they are related to synergies. So first of all, let me explain the usual win scenario that we find in organizations and in society all over the place. And this is not a win-win situation, it's a win-lose situation. If you have this feeling that in your company, an organization is structured in silos, that you are missing intense collaboration, then you're probably operating mostly in the win-lose scenario. A win-lose scenario obviously means my department is doing a great job and we are much more visible and get much more recognition than the department on the other side. This is a win-lose mindset. And a win-lose mindset drains the power of another party to shine and to be better than other ones. We are used to this so much because we were educated, brought up like this, in school, in sports, everywhere you see win-lose scenarios. And win-lose scenarios are equations that add up to, at the end, let's be a little bit bold here, it adds up to 0. Because if one party is winning, let's say 2 points for winning, another party is losing 2 points, well, you have +2 - 2 = 0. This is a win-lose scenario. A win-win scenario is different. A win-win scenario, mathematically very simple. One party is gaining 2 points, the other one is gaining 2 points. You come up with a sum of 4. Let's just make it up like this. A win-win scenario means that people right from the start think about how can we both move towards something great and how can both parties win out of that. In negotiations, this is a mindset that makes a true difference. Mostly in negotiations, people are sitting in two ends of the table and they try to find the best wins for their company or for their side of the contract. And that means the others have to lose. But if you immediately position that you're coming from a win-win perspective and you truly listen to the other party, what they actually need, then you create a different atmosphere. And this is how you can get to something that is a win-win scenario instead of a win-lose scenario. Let me share an example that is very concrete and that you see in many organizations. I have worked for many organizations where we had company awards, where teams were winning awards for great achievements. And for me, this was always a great project. I loved it because it was celebrating success. It was celebrating teams. But actually what happens when you're doing this is that you create a win-lose scenario. Because logically, there is a winner, there's maybe a second and third winner, but the other 40 applicants are losing. And you can tell them whatever you want, that everybody's a winner just because they have participated. You gave an award to number 1, maybe number 2 and 3, but not to number 39. And they will feel like losing. You create win-lose scenarios with the best intention of wanting to value the achievements of your employees. Instead of doing this, what you can do is that you set a certain standard. You say, we want to reach this level of whatever you mean, culture, mindset, numbers as well, whatever. And everybody who reaches this level is a winner. And so everybody has the chance to win. There's no one who has to lose so that I can win. You can have out of 1,000 people, you can have 800, 900 or 1,000 winners. There's no limit to the winning people because everybody who reaches this standard is a winner, not only the best or the top 3. This is a difference in mindset. And if you understand with this example how a win-win situation is different versus a win-lose situation, even if you've thought you're already in the win-win, then you might see a few possibilities and a bit of potential in your organization what you can change. Now, let me speak about synergies. Synergies versus win-win situations or win-win-win situations, which I explained in another video. What are synergies? Synergies are the exponential growth of win-win mindsets. Let us think. Let's give it a math example again. A win-win situation is +2 + 2 = 4. A triple win situation is +2 + 2 + 2 = 6. A synergy is the exponential growth. So for example, 2 to the power of 4, it's a 16. But it could be 2 to the power of 32, of 100, whatever. There's no limit to it. You can have a number at the end of the equation that goes into the 1,000. Yeah, if we stay with this metaphor. A synergy is something where you create an outcome that is greater than the sum of its elements. That means when you bring people together in a way that they are able to express their differences and where you value their differences, instead of giving them the impression that they have to know to specific behavioral codes or a specific way of thinking, then you can open up for synergies. It's about leveraging the diversity, a very classic thing. But are you really doing it? Honestly, if you look at your team meetings, if you look at how your company is structured, are you valuing consciously, actively the differences? And when you're valuing the differences, the different point of views, the totally different backgrounds of your people, and you truly value these and encourage them to express their authentic way of being, their authentic way of thinking, even their authentic way of having emotions because we are human beings, then you open the door for synergies. And your equation doesn't stop with 4 or 6 points at the end. It stops nowhere, actually, because you opened up the possibility for unlimited innovations and growth. If you want to learn more about that, get in contact with me because I can help you how you can implement such a mindset among your leaders or simply for yourself. Thanks for listening.